I'm also fine, guys. So in this lesson, guys, what I'll be doing inequality equations. So inequality equation, guys, that's where like you'll be identifying not only one value, you'll be identifying many values here. But the way we identify them, will be using the inequality sign, guys. This thing, guys, is the same as solving for x, but here it's a must for you to draw a diagram, a number line. So let me just show you guys here what you should do. Straightforward, punch this thing on a quadratic equation. Remember that you got invisible one, which is a, b, c. This thing, guys, it is in a form of quadratic there. It is in a form of quadratic. So here you can even punch this thing on a quadratic equation there. Remember that equation, which is like this, guys. Don't forget this equation. Yeah, just see there, divided by 2a. If I can substitute, guys, my values on this equation there, I'll just open the bracket of b. At the same time, I will open the bracket for b again. Then I'll solve minus, open for a. Then I'll open for what? For c. Then I divide them. Then I open for a there. Do you see the way I did? And now what I should do there, I should just substitute there. That's my a there, that's my b, and that's my c there. So that b, guys, it goes with negative, meaning this thing there it's negative, even there it's negative there, that b. Then for what? For a there, for this thing it's a there. For a now I'll put 1 there, meaning that where there is a, I put that answer there, which is 1 there. Then for c there, for c it's 3. And now what I can do there, I can just press this thing, guys, on a calculator, which is straightforward there, like this, -4, and say plus, which is there, it's -4, and say this. You should be able, guys, to press your calculator now, which is there, here it's 1, and here it's 3, and 2, and 1. Then if you don't know, guys, how to press your calculator, it will be better for you to view than previous lessons there. Say equal, do you see the answer that I got there? It's 3. So it means that the first answer I got there, it's 3. Then what about for the second one there? I will come and change here. Changing this thing there, I'll get what? I'll get 1 there. So symbol says that, or I'll get what? I'll get 1. But here's again now, guys, a key thing that I want you to understand. If we were solving this thing like this there, let me write this equation there. If this thing there, it was an equation which looked like this here, plus 3 equal, I was going to apply my quadratic equation all here, meaning now my final answer was supposed to just be this one there. X there, it will be what? It will be 1. This is how, guys, you do if you are solving the what? If you are solving equation, you leave your answer like this there. But now if you are solving inequality, what will happen there? This is what will happen there. You will draw your what? Your number line. These two answers, we take them as in they are what you call critical values there. So your number line, guys, all the time it should be in this form. Here you write your minimum value, and there you write your maximum. And here we just got positive, and there you got negative. Positive. You see, all the time it should be in this form. Our minimum value there, it's what? It's 1. Maximum value there, it's 3. And now what should I do there? I'll go to the equation whereby 0 is representing that equation there. Do you see? And now, guys, if I can notice that this equation, guys, this equation there, it is less than 0 there. It is less than 0. Something that it's less than 0, it's something which is what? Negative there. Meaning this equation there, it's less than 0. That equation, guys, it is less than 0. It will be, if I can come on this number line, I can see that between these two values, this equation, guys, it will be less than 0. It means that it will be negative there. So for me, guys, to identify the final answer there, I will use this format of saying it's x. I write my minimum, I write my maximum there. The minimum value, guys, here it's 1. The maximum value there, it's 3. Do you see? And if there is no equal here, I don't shade. I leave the answer like this there. So it simply says that for all the values of x, which are between 1 and 3, when I substitute in that equation, they will make the equation to be negative. meaning when I substitute there, I'll get negative answers there. Are you with me? I hope so there. So a key thing, guys, just know how to identify the equation there. Here, this represent less there. This side, it represent less. All the time, this thing, it will be pointing something which is small. But now all of this part there, it's pointing greater, meaning that it will point a big one there. This side, it point a big, but this it point a small. Between 5 and 10, I can point the one which is small. Then between 11 and what? And 2 there, I can point the one which is small, meaning 11 it's greater than 2, 5 it's less than 10. So according to this equation there, here I got A, B, C. I press this on my calculator using that equation, using this equation there. If I can use that equation, I'll just substitute, guys, just like this there. Substitute, divided by 2. Here I substitute my B there, which is that B there, if you can take a look, it's -2. And here it's our A, which is 1 there. And there, guys, it's our C there, which is -3 there. Do you see? And now just take there, it's a close bracket. And now what you can do, it's for you to press this thing there on your quadratic equation, just like this there. Meaning this, it's negative plus and what I'm doing here, okay, which is minus and -2 plus, which is -2 and this there. So make sure, guys, you know how to press your calculator, which is, this is what I get there. Meaning now with the first answer there, it's 3. Then what about for the second answer there? When here it's negative, it means now the second answer will just be -1. But guys, because this thing there, it's an inequality equation, you don't leave your answer like this. You draw your number line, which is here we write a minimum, here we write a maximum. All the time here it's positive, negative, positive. Do you see this thing? And now what I will do there, I will plot my minimum there, it's -1. My maximum, it's 3 there. And now what I will do, I will go whereby 0 is representing the equation. Whereby that 0 is representing that equation. And I can see that this equation, guys, this equation, it is greater than 0. Something that is greater than 0, it's something which is positive there. This thing there, it's positive because it is greater than 0 there. So it means the equation, it will be positive. Starting from here, going that side, equation will be positive. Starting from here, going that side, equation there will be positive. And here I got equal, meaning here I should shade here. And guys, in this case there we got 2 answers, this answer and that one. I will say X, then I go with the arrow there. That arrow there, it's pointing that side, meaning the X, it's less than -1. Or I can say X, I can see that arrow there, it's pointing that side, I go with the arrow. Then here I say it's greater than 2. It's greater than 3 there. But because, guys, you got equal there, I will also include those 2 values there. So it means for all values of X which are less than -1, the equation there, it will be positive. Or for all values of X which are greater than 3, the equation there will be positive. Do you see, guys, the difference between these 2 things? When I want to identify which is something which is between, I use this format. But when I want to identify something which is pointing that side or that side, I will use this format there. Do you see? Yeah.